Good news from the Western Front. The revolution, the struggle rages on. And I am happy to transmit from Vladimir that the proletariat are beating back the oppressive bourgeoisie. And the capitalist scum have all been but scrubbed from existence. Here, my friend, is what I want you to remember tonight, dear comrade watching at home, surrounded by gray block walls, adjusting your TV antennas on your roof. Remember this, November 6th is the point of no return. This is good news, because we are this close to achieving the final victory. Oh, we started so very long ago with so many goals. But look at the, dare I say it, progress. Let's start with our dear leader, shall we? As they do on the Western Front. All rise!
All hail the Messiah, Obama, Obama, the path to the new socialist motherland. Our Savior, Obama, Obama, the leader more famous than Lindsay Lohan. Bow down and praise the one. Give him your money and your guns. Give us a country that makes your wife proud. Lord, bury the bitter ones, white and clinging to faith and to guns. Oh, for the change of the hope of the change.
Comrades, just a few short years ago, American swine revered the office of the presidency more than the man who held it. I am pleased to report that even Vladimir couldn't have hoped for this much idolatry. Obama's campaign just sent out a letter. Oh, it is good. It told people that if they wanted to, they could win the privilege of just standing in his presence in order to celebrate him and his birthday. It declared it was going to be a birthday celebration party that would be, if I may quote, would make you so cool you'd almost be jealous of yourself. And here's where it gets good. The people had to pay for the privilege. Oh. Was he mocked? Oh, no. No, not in America anymore. In fact, the Americans are still believing the messages we're transmitting from Vladimir, planted into the television hosts.
This guy's done everything right. He's raised his family right. He's fought his way all the way to the top of the Harvard Law Review. In a blind test, becomes head of the review, the top editor there. Everything he's done is clean as a whistle. He's never not only broken any law, he's never done anything wrong. He's the perfect father, the perfect husband, the perfect American.
Word for word. I checked. It's glorious. It's glorious. Remember the communist goals of 1963? That was number 20. I believe, number 20, right here, yes. Infiltrate the press. Check. I mean, here we are in the middle of an economic crisis, one where more Americans are now joining government disability than actually finding jobs. Since 2008, 1.3 million jobs have been lost, and fewer Americans are working today than they were back in 2008. And Obama's job panel hasn't met in 6 months, but nobody's saying a word. Then there's a headline made in capitalist heaven. Oh, that would hurt Obama. Obama sleeping on the job, not creating them. Oh, that would look bad. Really bad. That's why we've instructed the press to ignore it, and they have. Instead, they dutifully lined up to report our solutions. Like this one, House Minority Leader Steny Hoyer and most economists agree that food stamps from the government are the most stimulative thing for the economy. More people are on food stamps than ever before. Everybody knows the government is taking money out of the economy through taxes and then trying to put that same money back into the economy through someone who doesn't have a job. It has no chance of working. The glorious revolution is here. In fact, economists are now predicting that fiscal crisis will persist. Oh, yes, it will persist in the States for a very long, long time, even after the so-called recovery. Great news. It won't be long now before the breadlines of the motherland are back to stay. There is so much to report today, I can hardly contain the excitement. The memories of the motherland come rushing back everywhere I look. From MSNBC to MSNBC to MSNBC, day to day, thoughts of the glorious vehicle of the motherland came to mind today. Oh, do you remember the ZIL? Oh, that is one sexy, sexy car there. Oh, we used to drive them around. Well, not actually drive them. They didn't actually work. It was more like we would sit in them for a while, and we'd sit in the field like that, and we'd sit, and we'd sit, and we'd say, brum, 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 and we'd pretend we were going places. Oh, those were the days. But the good news is they're back. Today, the Americans are now producing the next generation ZIL. Oh, it brings a tear to my eye. Oh, a happy tear, because the death of capitalism is here. I can hear its dying breath. Capitalism. I mean, if capitalism were alive and well, it would never allow the Chevy Volt. I mean, here's a car produced by the company the president took over. Just that in itself is outrageously humorous. It costs hundreds of thousands of dollars to make each one. And then, sweet chairman, and then when you turn the key, they spontaneously combust, sometimes setting passengers on fire. Oh, our comrades in the media have managed this one brilliantly. They have successfully ignored multiple fires and over, I believe it's now $30 billion in taxpayer losses. They've spun the pathetic number of sales, only 1,760, by declaring, that's double last year's total. Brilliant. We are on the road to a ZIL. From our special covert operation team, I have this report. Okay, it's not special, and it's not really covert. I mean, it's the Communist Party USA, and they have a website, so it's not exactly covert. But here's what they report. They have infiltrated, partnered with local churches to form a coalition of unions, churches, and community groups, supposedly fighting against, you'll love this, wage theft. Wage theft and social justice, you know. Oh, comrade, you know that is goal number 27 in the communist goals of 1963. Goal number 27, infiltrate the churches. Replace revealed religion with social religion. Discredit the Bible. Emphasize the need for intellectual maturity. You don't need a religious crutch. Think, man. Number 27. Speaking of infiltration, our comrades in the labor unions also are reporting today. They're bouncing back from an uncharacteristic setback in Wisconsin. By the way, Wisconsin, the Politburo is very upset with you. They stopped sending resources there because it seemed like you had it all under control. I mean, you said you had it all in hand. You had the hammer and the sickle, you had it flying. And then you allow something like this to happen. Straighten up, Wisconsin! I mean, straighten up, Wisconsin, or things can happen. The way Russian journalists sometimes do. It's not threatening. I'm not upset. The Politburo isn't upset. He's not upset. Does he look upset? He's waving. Hello. Hello, Wisconsin. We're just concerned. Wisconsin, hello. We're concerned. Sometimes the press, someone will betray the motherland and then they have a mysterious, chainsaw accident, or they'll accidentally fall out of a 9-story window. That's crazy. It happens to people all the time. They'll have untimely run-ins with poison drinks. How did that happen? I don't know. Hear me well, Wisconsin. Of course, we are pleased with Richard Trumka. He has proposed a second Bill of Rights. A second one because the first one didn't go far enough. The Founding Fathers, they were obviously, it was incomplete. They proposed to merely a charter of negative liberties, if you will. What good does that do the motherland or the collective? Clearly, the Founding Fathers were a bunch of selfish aristocrats with no concern of the common man. That's why, as Trumka says, we must now guarantee, people lots of stuff like full employment and housing, and health care, collective bargaining, protection against old age and sickness, unemployment. Now the capitalist, he might argue, this is unconstitutional. Sure, he's going to say that. What you do is you counter with a solid Chief Justice Roberts-like argument, such as Constitution, Smonstitution. Goal number 36, don't forget. 36, 29, and 30, infiltrate the labor unions. Check, check, and check. I could go on and on. They're almost all complete. Look them up. The goals of the Communist Party, USA, 1963. Another city in the People's Republic of California about to go bankrupt. This is good news. This is Compton. Bring it to me. Bring it to me. Good news, hot off the presses. We have just gotten the economy so close. We have collapsed enough of this economy that now the Canadians are more rich than the Americans. The average Canadian household is now worth about $40,000 more. The country of maple syrup and Molson Ice, of all things, the country of perpetual winter, is now doing better than America. Oh, comrades, I leave you with words of encouragement. November 6th is the point of no return, and words of wisdom, probably spoken by Obama's mentor many, many times. Workers of the world, unite. Oh, yes.